Welcome.
Sugar, babe. I'm good.
From STWF, it's the Chop Up. Come talk rumors, news, and foolishness with us. Bring your crayons, 420, and enjoy the Chop Up.
Everybody, let's have a party, smoke some cess and have some fun. Do you see what I see? Everybody smoking weed. Do you see what I see? Everybody smoking weed. So let me know.
It's time for the Chop Up.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in to the Chop Up on a Tuesday. I'm Dale. We got Metal Watt in the house. What's going on, bro?
Hi, my name is, y'all know, what's going on, everybody? How you doing, Dale?
Man, today has been one of those days, bro. Oh man, like it is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Bobby, damn it, Bobby, what is good with you, man? Happy you tapped in tonight, man. Hey, man, life happens, things happen. We still love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Never no foul on this case here. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to share. Anybody that comes on tonight, share it out. Share it all out there, man. TWF.
Please do. Call a friend, call your enemy, call everybody, man. Chop up on it. Let's go. All right, man. I'm sharing out the link a few different places here, man. And we can get on started here, man.
Yes, sir, man. While Dale's getting that together, man. I hope y'all tuned in for an amazing parlay perspective last night. I'm talking about some great sports topics, man. Deeping in the book of sports. You know, that's what great minds do, you know. So how we here tonight. In terms of the Chop Up, man, if y'all haven't been introduced to the Chop Up, it's kind of our free wave show. We bring just about everything to the table. Try to keep sports out of it. Sometimes you'll see some, but you know, for major stories, current circumstances in the country or outside the country, all that plus and more, you know, on this show tonight. So as we said, man, come tune in, join in, come rock with us. What's going on, Wizzo? Shout out to Wizzo, man. Shout out to Wizzo. He's part of the team all day. You know, currently at the ballpark. Who's playing? Who's playing? I want to know who's playing. See, I told you bring some sports in sometimes.
That is true. That is true, man. I got to see my Tigers advance.
Oh, they advanced. They went through the rain delay last night, which got canceled today. They were still up.
Yes.
What was the end of score that?
Believe it was 9-5 or 9-6, one of the two.
Shout out to the Tigers. Shout out to the Tigers who are playing great baseball right now as they advance.
All right. Down 9-1. See if they rally, bro. See if they rally.
Down 9-1. Hey, we all look for rallies, man. The rally, was that the rally monkey? Is that what the Angels used to use? My favorite team. Yes, rally monkeys.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about it. Tyler Perry has been accused of sexual harassment, and this is coming from one of the stars of one of his shows, The Oval.
Yes, Derek Dixon.
And so,
is his name.
yes, Derek Dixon suing Tyler Perry. I believe it's for let's see, $260 million. He wants a lot of money. So he's been sued by Derek Dixon. And let's see. Say, according to the USA Today, he's seeking $260 million. And he said he was sexually exploited by Tyler Perry. He said that he approached Tyler Perry approached Dixon with career opportunities to cast him in BET Plus shows called Rootless. And the lawsuit says Dixon ended up on the show The Oval. And he appeared in about 85 episodes from 2021 to 2025. So let's see what happens with this one. But this is another another situation like Hollywood, somebody saying is sexual harassment, and they're being accused of it. So, what's your thoughts here?
After Tyler Perry had an amazing weekend in terms of everybody on social media raving about the new movie,
Straw, yeah.
Straw. So shout out to Straw first off.
Absolutely, it was pretty good. Right? Did you watch it?
Yes, I did watch it. It was absolutely a good movie. Everybody seemed to be sad at a certain part or certain parts of the movie. I didn't find it. I found the situation to be crazy more than just being sad, but in the situation of her daughter, absolutely, that's a sad situation. But everything was just wild. The ending got me. I just let everybody know, I smoke a little bit of marijuana. So the ending of that movie had me boggled.
Yeah. The biggest thing was like she didn't have nobody to help her. Nobody cash app her $5.
You see, nobody. But then that tells you, I heard a couple people talking about this strains of, maybe just like the black pandemic, but at the same time, this is how reality is sometimes. Or maybe she burnt her bridges with people. People said she was a good person, but to not have nobody help you is crazy. One person helped her. One individual helped her with $40 for a child. In which, if you watched it, if you didn't tune in, very crazy situation that occurred at the end of the movie, which made the whole movie worth watching. And I definitely am going to watch it again. But to Tyler Perry, and now it was Monday Dale yesterday. Now it's Tuesday, beginning of the week. It's always some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. There has to be some type of rule in the court of law, I feel. Tyler, if he did what he did, he definitely didn't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Shame on him. But there should be a rule in the law that states if you are taking movies and acting roles from this person and then take the acting role after the alleged incident happens, that should be an automatic strike on you. Okay. 1-0 Tyler in them's court. Now, if anything else popped up in regards to the situation, then yeah, it's a fair trial, I guess.
I mean, quid pro quo is like the oldest form of, some sexual harassment, right? Like the boss has the power. Hey, you want this role? Hey, what you gonna do for this role? How much do you really want this role? Show me that you want this role.
This is not a becoming star. I mean, this is not a little kid. This is not a young kid. This is not a person that's 18 blossoming. This is not that. This is a grown individual,
yes,
who's been through probably a lot of stages in his life, should have common sense sometimes. Sometimes people get too much of their stardom that they don't have. Maybe the sense that we have that don't really have much and grinding every night to provide this for not only ourselves but the public.
Y'all do see the right couch though, right?
Wow. It's wild. It's crazy.
I
was on homie's side. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get a big role. He put me in Ruthless. All that. And then the situation happened, and then he's in 85 episodes of Oval.
Yes.
Then Oval's probably go in a circle. So now you wanna come out.
I need another bag, please. Thank you.
What happened here? Also, that couch should be black if you actually want it.
But I mean, look, I think this sort of harassment spurred the whole genre of porn like that, right? Like the casting couch and all this kind of stuff. How bad you want this and all this kind of stuff. You talk to them.
Yeah. You ever heard the Joe Rogan bit where he's like, I don't feel bad at all with this guy. He's like, none of us do. He was like, when it's a guy, he was just like, if it's a woman, like, and the director is sitting there like, do you want to be a star? Well, you got to do this. We're all like, oh, that's gross. That's horrible. He's like, but if I had a son, he was like, how bad do you want to be Batman?
Guys have like grown in society that guys, you know, in terms of just like advantages, I guess, you know, and that's what kind of point you're making. It's kind of in the sense of, you know what situation, you know what you're putting yourself into.
Yeah.
And you're not opening another box now. You know what I'm saying? For
I haven't heard this story. Did Tyler Perry try to clap this white man's cheeks?
Well, he's accusing Tyler Perry of you know, using his power and position in exchange for, you know, those favors or whatever to
it's great.
You know, being some of his product. I mean, some of his productions or whatever. And so he ended up landing the role on the Oval, 85 episodes. So
after he clapped the cheeks,
allegedly.
Then he went to the.
We always got to say, keep myself out of court. Allegedly,
probably did. Probably happened. Because
he thought he was getting McGee. You got Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah. You think he dressed up as a woman for 20 years for nothing? I mean,
because yeah, just like Marie saying here, do you want to be a star? That's the way it always started. Let me holler at you. Madea does Dallas.
also, you never know. He could be, like, some of them dudes really do. Look, we can call it whatever we want to call it, but some of them dudes really do like Diddy. They be power tripping. It just be like asserting dominance. They do that in the wild. Some motherfuckers ain't shake their primal behavior. That's all. I don't abide by it.
So yeah, that's the deal with that. But as with most of these things, these are lawsuits. No one's going to jail. No one's getting locked up. No one's being protected here. We're talking about money.
To jail now.
That's all we're talking about. Money.
That's the greatest uppercut in the history of uppercuts.
Oh, okay. So now information's fine. I gave the advantage to Tyler. I said this has to even itself out, fam. And for me to have a care for this man and what happened with him and Tyler Perry. So basically, after the Oval episodes and all that, you know, comes, I guess, to a halt. In 2021, he was staying again in the guest house on the white couch. Wearing only underwear. Tyler goes to go give him a hug. And then, alleged, Dixon says that Tyler yanked out his underwear, groped his butt and said, relax and just let it happen. And assured him it wasn't going to hurt. Dixon said he managed to rebuff this advance by changing the subject.
Well, first of all, if a man's bold enough to grab your ass up out of your drawers and tell you, relax, let it happen, a subject change ain't fucking that shit up. He ain't stopping him. I promise. Like, that's crazy. Like that's never gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, we just changed the subject. Now he doesn't want to grate me anymore. What?
My man got shaken down after a good review weekend of the movie, man.
Somebody
Did
was
you
shaking.
watch Straw yet, Will?
Did I watch who?
Straw.
Nah.
Taraji Henson, Netflix.
So I got mad. No, I'm disappointed. I got mad. I stopped watching Taraji movies because she keep letting herself get cast as a hood rat, and I don't like that shit. Stop letting yourself be typecast as a hood booger.
Come on, my man coming out like
he stepped out.
You know what I'm saying? Stepping
out. Around, that might be a Cadillac he just got out of. What the fuck?
My man close into the arena.
Play a listed Cadillac funky music. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, Coach?
No subject change. We fired. Yeah.
Out here watching the future Hall of Famer again, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he bringing the wood today.
Okay.
Well, we talk about Tyler Perry bringing the wood. That's the problem. That's the problem.
There we go. All right. Now, our next topic, we did talk about this before, but with a different celebrity. No, we did mention this before. R. Kelly rushed to the hospital. This is after we talked about R. Kelly saying that the administration of the jail or prison, whatever he's in, is out to get him, out to kill him. And he said he wanted to finish the rest of his time at home, and his lawyer and all this stuff was speaking up on his behalf. Well, now he's being rushed to the hospital. They say like he overdosed on something, like they gave him some different pills or something like that. What's the damn deal with that?
You know, he was like, "Hey, yo, I'll come sing at your niece's quinceañera. Just slide me a few extra drugs so I can get the fuck up out of here." Yeah, he's trapped in more than a closet, y'all.
My man, listen here. Hey, he took this stint. He had to take the stint because he's guilty. And, you know, he tried to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? He tried to thug it out. Can't thug it out no more, Kels. And now you're trying to fall. You're trying to do what I think a lot of celebrities will do in this situation. See if they still got it. See if they still got the magic. And we mentioned a couple weeks ago or last week on the show that he was trying to get out and all this and that. This is the plan. He's trying to excel in to get out. The answer is, I'm going to give you R. Kelly. This ain't going to work, bro. This ain't going to work. And if it does work, shout out to you. But if this is in case somebody's trying to drug him and do all this and that, then hey, the R. Kelly's true. But for what R. Kelly's done in his life, this is going to be the boy who cries wolf every single time, I feel, until it's not called no more. Or it's called and nobody's really paying attention.
I mean, I guess for sure the hospital's going to tell you for sure, like if he got poisoned or something like that, right? Like,
yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, man. But if it comes back positive, like he got poisoned by some stuff, then they got to take his allegations seriously, and they got to investigate.
Absolutely, you got to take it seriously. Oh, for sure. And like I said, man,
how do you prove poisoning beyond just a double dose of something that should have been a single dose, or like it would have to be something that's not at all prescribed in there, like try to kill him with Ryzen or something like.
Well, like a double dose of like your medicine is not going to, send you to the hospital, right?
It depends what med.
Okay, it's true. Man, I guess you take a double dose of blood pressure pills, it can kill you.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a long night.
Yo, put up nice comment, dog. Hey, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, that low blood pressure ain't no pump.
Not at all.
Yeah.
R. Kelly getting that poo-poo. He's getting that pee-pee. And he wants out now.
Yeah.
They pay him, man. Hello, Sean Rose, a shout out to you for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, no, Rosa, I understand how they would go about finding out, but the point is like, if it's just a med that he's already on, it could just be a mistake. You can't call that a poisoning necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, malpractice. Yeah, he probably lose his job, but he's still going back to jail. Like, it ain't gonna be like, oh, they're trying to poison. Like, nah. One motherfucker made a mistake. They're fired. Go back to the box, bro. What are you talking about?
He said they tried to kill him, so that's it.
I don't know what he's thinking. At best, they just move him to another prison if they think that's what's happening.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about our next topic.
He's been off the facility. He's no longer there.
He's not there. Okay. All right. Cool.
He was there over the weekend.
All right. Well, Clipse releasing a new album.
This right here.
And Pusha T is talking about this. Oh, okay. He's trying to get moved to minimum security.
Yeah,
okay.
It's because it's way more lax. You get to chill and shit. He could probably escape from a minimum security if he really tried. I mean, motherfuckers in New Orleans escaping from like a maximum. So.
Yeah. All right. So Clipse is coming out with a new album. There's a new song thing with Pusha T.
His hydration.
And talking about Kanye West and also talking about Travis Scott. He's got problems with these people. Take it away, bro.
Oh no, this stems a little bit from the camps that they operate themselves with. Travis Scott operates himself with and since I don't know if he does right now, but Drake, in the Drake mansion, and we all know where the Clipse goes. But push comes to shove, it's the music industry. People are gonna try to work with whoever maybe they can to get success. More of that story is Travis Scott went to Pharrell with I guess his album or something like that. Had Pharrell skim through it, things of that nature. And the Clipse ended up being in that same meeting or whatever the case is. So Travis Scott, threw some words in, kind of like, everybody's here, kind of in a sense, like he didn't expect like, people of Pharrell's entourage, because we know the Clipse, they roll Pharrell heavy. And in the midst of that, I guess Travis wasn't loyal, basically. Travis, I guess, had a track with Drake. I believe that, I guess, throwing shots at the Clipse. And the track came out the next day. So the track, basically, Travis Scott held face and didn't play the song in the studio. Next day, the song comes out. You know what I'm saying? For the world to hear. So I guess the Clipse just felt like it was on some sucker shit of him to do it. And then today, Clipse comes out with a song, and Pusha T's throwing shots and subliminals at Travis Scott. Notable things, not too crazy. Callous bastard took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her Utopia moved right up the street, and her lip gloss is popping. She didn't even need you to eat. But it's short little shots. If you're in the rap world, you kind of know the situation of it and all that. Travis Scott, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think anything less of him.
Everybody always suddenly have beef when the album dropped, and I get it. I understand.
Hey, how better to sell an album without some beef? Like,
yeah, but see, it's fake beef though. Like this one actually, I'm not gonna lie, this one has more legs to it than some of the other ones that I've seen. But yeah, Travis put a little sucker.
But I throw this to throw that. He's been kind of, rappers do, and it sucks because you're in the rapping world, so I agree with you. A lot of people that come out with albums, they try to stream, try to get some money at the end of the day, what they can. In this case, Pusha, a lot of stuff's happened, and Pusha didn't only just address this issue. He addressed the Kanye West issue, him and Kanye West solving, and things like that. So it was plenty of things that he had to talk about that just him just chilling and trying to vibe this out with his brother. We never thought that the Clipse would come out with another album ever. You know what I'm saying? We know how Malice is. Malice is kind of like, I'm trying to chill away from that. But Malice is back here. So now Pusha has been back after probably about 6 to 8 months, probably just chilling. And he came out magazine talking to him. So I agree with you. Most rappers do that. But I think this is certain shit he's asked about. And he's answering questions. But I guess throughout that situation with the Travis Scott shit, this has probably happened while maybe he was idle, or maybe he just felt like he needed to, make some money. Like you said, make some music and mention Travis' name.
Look, I get it.
Like, it's just
my only thing is like,
to me,
Pusha, your best album sales is after you attack somebody who's doing better than you every time.
That's a valid point.
Every time. And Pusha's nice. So I don't think he needs to resort to these tactics. But again, it ain't my bank account. So I understand.
I think, honestly, where he stands in the game, and like you said, his record sales come up after he's getting somebody. But Hellenistic bars and Hellenistic lyrics, people like that. There's people who still in this world that still love that type of shit. So I don't say it's bad, and I disagree with him doing that. But me and Travis Scott, like you said, for him, I'm not a Travis Scott fan. I'm just like, why Travis? Like, if it was something that I care about, maybe.
Right. That's the other part. Because then you got to deal with somebody. He don't really got to deal with Travis. He could just talk shit about him, and it just helps the sales. People want to hear it. But Travis gonna come. What's Travis gonna do? You gonna come back with a diss track, Travis Scott?
Well, yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Are we going to get a response? Because that's the best beef, right? When we get the responses coming back and forth.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know when,
but
we're going to get a response at some point.
We deserve a beef.
Yeah, and Pusha got a curse. Pusha got the curse of being a lyricist with nothing to talk about. Because he's still talking about selling coke, and it's 25
from the
years
90s.
Every time, man.
He's on the retirement plan for a coke dealer. A retirement plan. He's gone. He's done. But I still respect Pusha. Pusha's nice. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating because Pusha's one of the better artists in the game. But yeah,
Kanye says he's coming out with some new music in a few days too.
Shut up, Kanye.
Oh,
so
Kanye?
Is this gonna be a rebuttal?
No, I need Kanye to go back and just to making beats. I'm done with him.
I mean, it could be a rebuttal, but at the same time, we've already heard Kanye speak on it. We already heard it. This is Pusha. What I'm saying is this is Pusha T's response to everything that's been going on. But I don't feel like the Travis Scott and him beef should go any further than what it just did. You feel like Travis said something in the track? Okay, and you fuck with Drake? Okay, you had your rebuttal, and that's it. I don't think it's going to go that far. But in terms of Kanye, yeah, we just want to hear Kanye's music. We just want to hear what he has. I told everybody on this show I ain't fucking with him. So y'all can let me know how the song goes before I hear it.
Kanye's been elected the leader of Iran? What? What the world?
The way it's going now might be glass anyway.
Let him run in a rational place. No problem. They can have him. Please take him.
Mike, we might have something a little special for you old people a little bit later in the show here. So just stick around. You know, we might be able to help you out a little bit, man.
So, man, be careful how you slinging that old around, Dale.
He just Kanye too.
All right. It's that point in the show where we're done with the news, and now it's all about foolishness.
Foolishness.
No.
Oh, so the news wasn't foolishness?
No, it was news.
Okay.
So now we're gonna take a hit here and get ready for some foolishness.
Who we call old? Not me.
What are you about to do?
I'm about to roll up.
You rolling another one?
Yeah.
Oh. Why? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Why?
Oh. I mean, I don't think it's necessary.
If you about to cry.
No. I mean, I'm already high. How much higher are you trying to get?
This boy high.
Yeah, take me home.
Let's go.
All right. I got 3 clips. All right. Simple game is I want you guys to tell me if the next clip will be more painful or less painful than this one. More painful or less painful.
Oh, I like this game. This is fun.
So here we go.
Our own version of how high.
Yo, hold it. Yo, hold it.
I assume the next one hurt because this
Yo, hold it.
we got plenty of padding.
Yo, hold it.
But look at him though. Like, he did this in front of his friends, number one. Okay.
That's a routine day for him. Big boy tumbles on a regular basis.
Yeah, for sure. Diabito over there definitely has fallen before.
Yep.
So yeah, man, that's what I'm saying.
Can he
The man
play
feelings
guard?
hurt too.
I mean, if you want to count feelings, then his pride is wrecked.
Hell yeah, his pride's wrecked trying to go for the hardest one to get a girl. It ends up not getting nobody in on this asshole.
He was like, I'm gonna show her.
Right, exactly.
And
Exactly.
And, you know, he broke it. He broke the whole fucking sign. Like it's bad.
All right. So the next video, more or less painful?
More.
We're gonna go more.
More. All right. Here we go.
More.
Let's see what the next one is going to be.
That hurt. That hurt.
Oh.
Bro was suddenly on ice.
You know, it's a danger zone at the bowling alley.
Who the fuck put this
Yeah.
ice down here?
Yes, it is. But yeah,
Yeah, that shit hurt. Because that
My
hurt
man,
physically and the pride was still hurt.
and because of the dude in the background, like fee fi fo fum, you know, like he a big dude, like you fall down like that.
Yo, as a big
Yeah.
man, yeah. Watch me beat them. Yo, as a big fellow, we just go through the days making sure we don't have anything like this happen to us. Like we don't, you can't put yourself in these situations.
Exactly. All right, so
my
last
biggest
clip.
fear was when we were walking up in the stadium at Texas Stadium. I didn't want to fall and take out a whole row of people.
My man said that.
If I start rolling, we all going.
That's right.
Knocked over 11 pins.
That's great.
All
right, next one,
11
More
pins.
painful or less?
Less.
Less. I'm gonna go less.
That look pretty painful, man.
All right, here we
I'm
go.
gonna go more.
More? Two going more. Let's see.
I should be like a car bomb. Oh no! I was wrong. Oh, no. Worst actors, though. Worst actors.
Definitely a setup.
Yeah.
Not real?
Nah, it's not
Not
real.
real?
Yeah.
If that was real, he'd have been Roger Craig and out of that room.
He'd have broke the door on the way out. He'd have broke the door on the way out. And honestly, you would have saw his back bubble up instantly.
Yeah. Okay.
Instantly. Y'all never get hit by some boiling water like anywhere? Listen. It's a thing you don't forget.
Where you at? We would have get hot water thrown at you.
Yo, if I told you this, I don't know, do we have time for that story? I can do it quickly.
Yeah.
Just a little house party that turned into a fucking it turned into a water fight. But somebody we just throwing cups of water at each other. It got crazy. And somebody had turned the hot water on in the sink. And I was actually the victim here. Because someone ran in there, filled the cup up, and for some reason don't fucking have feeling in there. Oh no, it was a styrofoam cup. You can't feel it. Styrofoam cup.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And when I say this house is an apartment building where they had the water heater turned up all the way.
Oh.
Yo, he ran up on me like, I got you, Will. And I fucking right here just started melting away, bro. I just skin peeled immediately. Bubbled up and peeled immediately. That shit was brutal.
Terrible.
I'll tell you about the rest of that night off air though. But I'll tell you about the rest of that night.
I hope somebody got beat down.
Uh-huh.
I know somebody didn't get to have no fun because I was in the fucking corner melting. My night was over after that shit.
Why the lights are on?
Chair.
And you light skin. Yeah, that's the bad combination.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Fuck you, Daniel.
All right. Now we done took our hit, looked at these videos. It's time for the chop up challenge.
Who got some ice cream?
That's right. Today
I'm gonna go full
on
Dale.
the chop up challenge, we are doing ice cream, the Butterfinger Ice Cream Bars. If you haven't seen them in your store, you might want to check your ice cream section because it's probably there. I looked in mine, there was plenty of them there.
Bring your asses.
Yeah.
Damn. It sounds like wherever you live at, you got like all the snacks.
Apparently, I live in the land of Walmart, and that's where we have
fair.
everything.
They probably test a lot of different stuff in the stores in your area.
Oh, it's not, now I'm a guinea pig. What you saying? You know, they did test out them damn self checkouts on us though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, they definitely did. South had that thing in the stranglehold.
I was the first one of us to work at Walmart.
Worst invention ever.
The best
What's the
invention
worst
ever.
invention?
The best invention ever.
All right,
What,
go ahead, get
Walmart?
mine.
The self-checkout.
Self checkout. They got them robbed a bunch, but yeah. I figured they were just like, look, we still getting robbed anyway, so at least we can stop paying workers.
The reason why I say the worst invention ever, because ours in my local Walmart, they be down all the time. Shit, they ever working.
Listen.
Now, is it broke or do they just not trust you, motherfucker?
Perhaps.
Yo, listen here. The Walmart I went to after the Cowboys game across from the stadium, dog. Listen here. Busted. Everything you could ask for, plus more.
Plus more.
And and you could buy your alcohol in there.
It's like a mini mall.
I was too folded by the end of our game for me to be going into Walmart. I'd have got arrested.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but we do. Butterfinger Ice Cream Bar. Dale's getting his. I got mine. You know,
Man,
$4.99.
Kelly got one of these dairy products, man.
Bro, where is Dale's freezer? In the basement of another house?
What are you talking about?
He walked all the way to Bentonville to get it.
Did he go buy them now?
I had to try to find what the other video was and stop.
He went to his Amazon box to go get it.
All right.
No, don't let them fool y'all. He goes on Amazon and orders that, and then he gets it that day.
And then talk shit about if you don't have it at your local store. Fuck you, Dale.
It's all good, baby.
Yes, indeed.
I guess I gotta take
All
a
right.
bite of this.
So, yeah. Have you had this before?
No, this is my first time.
Well,
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh, it's so good. I wish I had been high. It should be even better right now.
Y'all just got me. Y'all just gave me a task. I've been tasked with going to find these now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The minute you posted that, I'm like, yo, watch when he see that. He got to go to the store after this.
This is what 100 grand is supposed to taste like. And it doesn't.
Dale, I heard 2 ringing endorsements.
Yeah. This is pretty good. It's a nice
There it is.
to ice
Well,
cream
you notice-
ratio in this thing. So
You notice how quiet we all got after that first bite.
I think this is something where we all agree that this is bomb.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm here
and
for
the
it.
Butterfinger right like the nice little edging of the Butterfinger
Yeah.
and all the Butterfinger flavored ice cream is crazy.
Yeah.
all right. They don't short you on the candy or the ice cream. It's good,
And
it's a
shout
good
out to
blend
these
there.
bar companies. Shout out to them. They're $5 for a 6-pack. But $5 for a 6-pack for these ice creams, you're paying $4 on the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
You know what
Not
I'm saying?
wrong. Do 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 do.
Hey, y'all want to see something real fast?
Do. Say what?
Y'all want to see something real fast?
Yep.
That's that sweater and the hoodie. I mean, that shirt.
Watch this. Y'all see that?
It's hot. Okay. Oh yeah. Coach. Oh, we out here. We gambling on games. Let's go.
This is why we ball down here. It's June. And it's a gang of kids out here practicing.
He's at church right now. This is church for them. No bullshit. Secondary church.
Yes, sir. All right. I found this little video here. At first I thought it was actually a DUI test, but you'll see it's not actually a real test.
I want you to step, bump, step, bump.
What?
Step, bump. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, bump, step, bump,
got him.
step, bump, bump. Pot of beret.
Yo, bro,
Kick
rocked
ball
it.
change, step,
Right.
clap.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yo, Dale, where did you find this 1983?
You know what would be good is if you hit kicked and then you kind of did that and then a barrel
He
turn
pulled
and
Django.
then
He went crazy.
you know
That was
that
good.
would be
That was really good. You a dancer?
no, not I'm just drunk.
Up against the vehicle right now,
you
sir.
are-
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail now.
My man got busted. Oh Lord.
What's
Yo,
going
wait,
on?
he's talking he's better than himself. Yo, little do cops know if they just had more conversations. Like, obviously, this is a joke, but like,
Yeah.
you get a guy talking more, he'll tell you what he did. He's drunk enough. He's drunk enough, he'll tell you.
Exactly.
Drunk man can't hold no secrets.
Mm-mm. The 3 men to hold a secret, 2 got to be dead.
I can pass that test though. To answer the question, I can pass.
That's exactly
I'll
right.
tell you right now, I won't pass after like 2 shots. It's clear. I'm different.
Did I hit it with the
All right.
Billie Jean?
Now, this next portion here is the translation portion. Okay. We probably need, a younger person to translate these things for you because you just don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. Right? So you get these things in a text message and you don't know. You think this water is actually water. But this is not water.
That ain't water at all.
That ain't water at all.
Dale, did you have struggle with this deal? Is this what happened?
Yes. I'm old. I'm old, Will. Okay. So we need translations here, Will. Help us out. Help us to understand these things.
That's that. What girls are.
All right,
girls
the wet. Got the wet. The fish is wild work if it is what I think it is. That's nasty work right there.
Yeah, it just throws it out there. We know what the rainbow is.
I think we all on board with the rainbow. Then we got the white man.
I'm trying to figure what that was.
I don't know what's going on there.
We got the white man. It's the crayon.
You can put this next to a face and it makes sense.
No. Because it's going to the face, Dale.
No,
you think about the wrong lips, Dale. Wrong lips, Dale.
Will, what's the orange though? I'm not familiar with that.
I got nothing on the orange. We all know what the peach is. If someone younger wants to help me with the orange, I'd be great. We all know what's next.
What's the banana?
He told you what it was.
I said it's the white man.
It's glory hole. It's glory hole. That's what it is. Glory hole.
It's whatever the one under it isn't.
Really? So these are the 2 different ones? So what do the brown crayons use, Will?
The brown crayons?
Yeah.
It's a weird question to ask me. But
Hold on.
Or anyone, really.
You using the marble, you heard? Snake.
Aren't you glad it's not a banana? That's actually really good.
Hold on, the arm might be
the hand is.
Might be the nipple.
I mean, it's just we're doing the thing. It's not ideal. We know what the peach is.
The boobies, the nipples. I think the orange is the titty.
I think it might be right too.
Ah, you're right. I think that's what it looks like now.
If you got some canepas like those, you heard?
Some canepas like those.
I can see that now.
He said canepas. The moon.
I don't know about the moon. And I think the bracket was.
I assume you have your face in a darker place is what the moon is about. It knows about from the Diddy party.
You can't take it, dude.
the last one is where Dale took it.
Listen here, the eggplant, the
It's got
cucumber,
wild.
all that shit can be used for that.
We don't use the banana, we use the cucumber. Oh, I can see why you wouldn't use the banana. That could be misconstrued. Good call. Safer. Sure. Use the pickle. Pickle Rick.
But both got the honey hook curve.
You got a job. You use your hands at your job.
Yeah.
You get a hand
Got
job.
a hand job.
Everybody using their hands at work, you heard?
That reminds me of a joke I made recently. Somebody butt dialed me, and I was like, technically a butt dial is a booty call.
That's true.
That's what
Depending on who's doing the calling.
In
No.
my day, a butt dial was you was trying to actually call that person. That's what a butt dial.
Should be not orange. He dialing them Asian titties. No, so let me stop.
All right. Now, something else I need translation about, Will. All right.
Yeah.
When we see this, like, what does this mean?
Oh, this is get this off my screen immediately. hey, I want to bring this up.
Halftime of a Diddy party.
Yeah.
It's the pride symbol. What y'all talking about?
That's the yeah. No, look, I want us to be together. I want us to be proud, but not like this. We don't need to be this close. None of us.
We are together as one.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing it with color.
Give me a hand.
Hey, doing enough? Hey, shout out to the ladies. It is Pride Month. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. The ladies on the side of Pride. That I feel like a lot of women speak on, Pride and all that stuff. A lot of men, you know what I'm saying, they may go that way, but I don't hear a lot of men talking about it. But this is a circle jerk. Show me that men are going to start talking about it, and they're going to want their own symbol. So this is the symbol.
It's a circle jerk, guys. Come on now. Thought that was the Browns quarterback room was gold. Good shit, Brandon. That's hilarious.
Shit.
That was a gay unity picture right there.
Browns
AOC circle just.
Hold on. Which one is Joe Flacco?
What's the who and the who what? I got whatever question that was. I'm sure it's bad.
Which one is Joe Flacco?
Flacco. The oldest one, obviously.
The red one or the blue one?
The redneck.
Which one is Deshaun Watson? Because Shador and Deshaun the same color.
Whichever one looks up, yep. That's funny.
Speaking of Deshaun, did y'all see the video where he got the armwork on his back and they put him to sleep?
They did what?
He got a huge tattoo on his back from the shoulders down to his waist. They put him to sleep. And the first comment I see, they had to put him to sleep because they know he gets handsy when he gets on the table.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a new thing. I don't like it, but I guess people are doing that a lot now. They go under anesthesia to get just one long tattoo done, like at one time.
I like that. That's great.
LaMelo Ball got a tattoo today or yesterday that was done at the same time by 5 different tattooers.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how his was too. It's like 4 or 5 people on his back at one time.
It's a party. He was having fun.
Did it look like this?
I bet you he recorded that shit.
Actually, it's pretty it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's like this. He just in the middle of sleep. They was all above him.
All right. Let's play some Smash or Pass.
Tattoo party.
Yeah. Where's Jake? Oh, shit.
Let's play some Smash or Pass here. Our first one's a video, so check it out. So this guy, he gets these plantar fasciitis implant things or whatever, makes some footprints, and then gets some ground beef.
For what?
Makes a mold and makes himself
foot burger.
Some
It looks
foot
disgusting.
meatloaf.
Looking like grandma feet. Looking like grandma feet. We done here.
That's definitely some crayon activity.
Yeah. Man did Blackfoot.
My man got the footloaf. My man got the footloaf in the building. Shout out to the footloaf. I will smash that shit. You heard?
You smash it?
I think $3 got my last comment.
Yeah.
Mushroom tax.
Yeah, some of y'all, yeah, y'all gotta refresh.
There we go.
Although I will say though, he pulled it off in a fire action. That Chef Boyardee shirt is busting. That's a crazy shirt. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He got all the Boyardees on there. Yummy footloaf. Ugh.
I could see doing something like this for Halloween though. You know.
Why? There's so many. Make a ghost, you weirdo.
You know, ghost your kids.
Fucking Halloween. Make a ghost. This is like a Bigfoot party. This is a Bigfoot party you make these at. Nowhere else. Or maybe like a tap dance something. Or, I don't know, but Boyardees.
Put his foot in the mud.
Yeah. The real definition.
Oh yeah, putting your foot in your mouth. Yeah, he put his foot in his mouth, literally.
That's right. All right,
what's
next one.
the motivation? Did you want to eat your foot? Did you want to eat his own foot?
He makes meatloaf out of different things, and that's what they want.
I don't even want to know what else he makes out of that.
Sure. He for sure got a banana mold in there somewhere. Yeah, we know. A pickle mold, as Mike said.
Slice those bananas.
Yeah, a whole new level of foot fetish. You're right.
I can tear somebody up right now. I'm gonna leave him alone though. You know who you are.
My man's a new generation Tony Atlas.
Next one.
Disgusting,
Korean barbecue spam.
Oh, this shit fire.
Look, if I was gonna eat spam, I just already be eating spam. So,
I already know.
but if I'm in a spam like a spam situation in my life, y'all try it. Why not?
There we go, Mike.
Any type of Korean barbecue and all that shit on anything.
Yeah.
Smashing that shit.
There we go. Mama want it.
I'm smashing that Korean barbecue thing. Yeah.
She just still, my mother still eats struggle meals for no reason at all when she wants to. Like,
I don't know when the last time I had spam. I'm probably still living at home with my parents.
Just some racist ass spam $P Korean barbecue. He's the only one that can make that joke.
Yeah, it could be. At least we have collard greens, fam.
Mixed with stir fry. Yeah, she's not wrong.
Oh, y'all know I got props. Y'all know I got props, baby. Hold on. Y'all know.
Okay.
Hold on. It's the Korean. Oh, I can't. My screen was Korean barbecue.
Okay, there we go.
I got Korean barbecue. Where the spam at? Where the spam at? I don't got none in my crib. Go get some tomorrow. We got some Korean spam barbecue.
There we go. I think this is gonna be great. I'm smashing it. Give me this Korean barbecue spam.
They just took away one step for Asians cooking, the part where they flavor it.
All right, the last one is a video here. Check this one out.
I'm out.
Oh my God! Right?
This is at the Dodger Stadium.
Oh, Dodger Stadium. That's not it, Chief.
The sausage is actually good, man. I'll mix right now.
Oh,
Turn off and then you can see.
Bro, wipe your fucking face.
Ain't when the ball on the first video yet, bro. Come on, dog.
So this is a 16-inch fully loaded glizzy with a pound of fries. Guess how much the price?
$50.
50? What you got, Will?
35.
$28.
All right. Luke is the closest without going over. It is 39.
39? No, I was the closest.
28, 39.
And you're
said
muted.
50, I said 28. 11.
I said 35. I said 35. He said 39, right? He's gone. Of course he is.
They got all the snack. They got all the snacks in Arkansas, but janky internet.
My man Dale out for a second, man. But yeah, man, listen. That music is crazy.
Why am I the guy?
You the guy.
Yeah, man. So that was $39.99.
Yeah, I was close to 35. I said.
Yeah,
I just said 49.
I would have guessed 50 though, because it was LA. That's why I would
guess. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Facts.
Been to a Dodgers game actually, and the Dodgers game, the food, not that expensive for what they have. Shout out to Almar for the amazing menus they have and crazy menus they have at stadiums. But
Everybody's like, we get his ticket money. You see how much these tickets are? We're good.
Bro,
we don't give a shit.
Each stadium, and Will Mike can say this because he worked at a stadium, so he knows how it works. Every stadium has their own, and it's I guess it's by Almar, their own specialty. Like that's probably a specialty, like that glizzy right there. They all have like one or two like specialty like things, and it's different stadiums. Menus for the
donut hamburgers is usually the big popular thing.
I'm not gonna lie, Fenways are actually kind of whack. They're only good if you just want to experience the Boston shit. Because like one of the main things that we have that no one else is gonna have is clam chowder. Which who the fuck wants clam chowder in the game? Now, you do in April though. April games are still cold as shit at Fenway. So yeah, clam chowder will warm you up and everything. We also got kettle corn, but now everybody kind of does kettle corn. We were one of the first to be doing that shit. And then after that, it is not special. It is all standard issue stock shit at a baseball game.
Peanuts, Cracker Jacks, and lemonade.
We call ourselves having a specialty beer because we got Sam Adams up here. But like, first of all, they sell Sam Adams in most places. Second of all, it come from here, but it's just still beer. Relax. It's not that crazy. But yeah, we don't have that much special. Maybe they got new special chicks since I ain't been there. But Fenway really did the thing where they're like, our experience is that it's old. Like, that's our experience. When you come to Fenway, the experience you're gonna have is that this is a fucking wax museum. It's everything in here is old as shit.
And I'll be real too.
It's
all
like
the surrounding restaurants around too is kind of like that's where you go before the game. If you're smart, you go eat at any of these establishments, especially if you got a family before the game. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do that. Kids have snacks at the game or whatever, but they don't really have. They have desserts at restaurants, but snacks you can deal with. But if you want a full, real good meal in Fenway, man, you got to go to the fucking restaurants outside of Fenway before you actually hit the game. Because, like Will said, it's just regular shit.
Ooh, what's this? Sorry, I got distracted. I am like a dog.
Shout out to the shout out. Who's eating that? Any of y'all eating that like glizzy?
Hell,
I'm definitely trying it.
Why? Hold on. I got some questions, Dale. Why exactly would you need to try? Do you think it tastes better longer? Because we got some whole other conversation to have then.
Well, hookups at Fenway.
The only way I'm eating at it with a fork and a knife.
That's right.
That part.
I ain't doing
at home.
At home. You're not gonna catch me putting meat in my mouth.
Nah, bro, try to make a porn in the middle of the seats. Like, he's crazy for that. Dale likes the girth. He said Dale likes the girth. It's a great feeling to buy a bunch of expensive food at Fenway and discover your seat is behind an old pole. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. You know how some places they be like, yo, there's no bad seats in the house? That ain't true at Fenway. There's some shitty, trash-ass seats at Fenway.
Yeah, it is. Definitely some shitty-ass trash seats.
All right, Coach, before you roll out, man, you got any final thoughts?
Man, appreciate y'all having me there. I have a quick question, Dale. What's up with the shirt?
Texas.
The shirt?
Since day.
This is
you
just
all over the place.
A wrestling shirt that I found.
Okay.
Yeah.
At what? Like a fucking.
I thought it had a vertical background or something.
Oh no, the background is LSU.
That's an Uso shirt. That's an Uso shirt. It's got like $5 on WWE.com.
I don't care about that trash behind you.
Yeah, garbage.
But appreciate you fellas, man. As always, had a lot of fun. Let me get everything together. Practice is over, and we out.
Enjoy football, bro.
Still sun outside. I wish there was sun outside over here behind me. Shit.
Nah, there ain't. We're done. We're done with the sun. 16 inch. Oh, wow. Good point. Holy shit. The green monster, just a column blocking your seat. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough at Fenway. Real rough. Love it, though.
All right. So now let's do some rankings or a bracket. Well, we're not doing a bracket fight, right?
I don't think so. Nah,
we doing a bracket fight?
Before
Not doing a bracket fight.
We'll see what happens.
There you go. The not a bracket fight.
We're gonna go with this right quick. Just take a look at some of these because somebody shared it, and I'm gonna look at them now. So,
okay.
36 most anticipated new movies for the summer of 2025. Okay.
Yeah. I like it.
Hey, is that? Oh, that's my baby right there. That's Zoe Kravitz.
There are bangers coming out this summer, man.
Yeah. So first we got Hurry Up Tomorrow. Looks like The Weeknd is in a movie, and it's looking like he's getting close.
The Weeknd?
Jenna Ortega's in this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he co-wrote and stars in a surreal horror film about a mysterious stranger, Jenna Ortega. She may be a super fan, a stalker. Oh, she's gonna play a good stalker. She's creepy as hell. Or some combination of both. Who shows up to usher a musician named Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, on a journey of self-discovery. Or maybe this cryptic young woman has been sent to play tour guide to one of his nightmares made manifest. All right, cool. I like it. Then we got the Lilo and Stitch movie. Unless you got kids, save it. Save your time. Because if you're just gonna go, if you're going for nostalgia, like because you used to watch the movie when you were younger, I hear all they did is fuck it up. I hear some of the biggest people in Lilo and Stitch movie aren't even in this. And I won't spoil the ending for you, but it totally bails on the whole purpose of Lilo and Stitch.
So, okay.
Yeah. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Let's be serious, guys. You think this is going to be the last one? Because I don't.
But it's the last one with Tom Cruise, right?
Allegedly.
So, there you go. That's the reason to go and see it.
Allegedly.
Tom Cruise doesn't lie.
He's a Scientologist. His whole life's a lie. Fuck you we talking about? He's an actor. His job is to lie. But this doesn't need an explanation. We already know what that's about. Then we got Bring Her Back. Gonzo, Ozzy Provocateurs, Danny and Michael Philippou. Wait, Philippou? That's a funny name. Follow up their hit 2022 debut, Talk to Me, with another horror flick. Dialed up to 11. This time they're following a young sight-impaired woman. Whenever you got like a sense down. Remember the one where the chick was blind and it was a horror movie? That's kind of terrifying. So this is kind of the same thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this ain't gonna make the top 10.
Nah, I doubt it. Then we got Karate Kid Legends, which brings Jackie Chan into the fold.
Yeah, all right.
Too fucking late. Too fucking late.
And, oh yeah, of course. But Ralph Macchio's back in it, doing his thing.
Yeah.
There
you go. People probably looking forward to that.
They'll bring some of the people from Cobra Kai. A tween mentored by Jackie Chan's Mr. Han. All right, that's cool. Then we got The Phoenician Scheme. Every commercial I've seen of this, I've laughed at every scene that they've shown.
Okay.
So it seems like it's gonna be, and the cast is crazy. Just a partial list is Tom Hanks, Scarlett Johansson, Michael Cera, Bryan Cranston, Benedict Cumberbatch, Willem Dafoe, Riz Ahmed, Rupert Friend, and Charlotte Gainsbourg. Bill Murray naturally plays God in this movie. Bill Murray is God. I'll go just for that. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and is it Benicio del Toro. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be a good movie. Then we got Ballerina. Ballerina is in the Wickiverse, is what they're calling it now, the John Wick universe. If you haven't seen the commercial, well, I'm gonna spoil it for you anyway because you'll see the commercial. But he is in it.
John Wick?
They shouldn't have shown that he was in it. It would have made for a much better like reveal. But they also had to sell the fucking movie, so they showed him in it. Also, I hear this is one of the most unique scenes ever. This is supposed to be a first time ever seen a flamethrower duel. Dueling flamethrowers. Never seen that before. Fascinating. But for full disclosure, I would watch Anna de Armas read a phone book. Say what?
Sounds like a headbutt. Nobody wins.
It does sound like a headbutt. That nobody, yeah. Somebody wins, but
somebody has to win. Somebody fireball them ineffective.
My fireball beginning your fireball. But yeah, like I said, I would watch Anna. I will watch it. My fireball is the fucking the eggplant. That's it.
Dalan. Yes, we have. I spit hot fire.
Anna de Armas is amazing. I'll watch anything she's in. Also, rest in peace, Lance Reddick. Did he get to do this? Favorite Tennessee regulars, Ian McShane. Oh, so this might be his last movie before he had passed. He might have already shot his scenes. Lance Reddick. Yeah. So even if you don't even care about the Wick universe, but you rock with Lance Reddick, go see this movie.
Yeah.
Then we got Echo Valley. We got ladies, so I'll read it, but I don't think us are gonna watch this. They're raising horses in a Pennsylvania farm. And she's mourning the loss of her father/daughter. Sydney Sweeney's in it. Oh, there's a reason to watch. There's like two reasons to
it's not making the top 10.
It's not. The Life of Chuck. I hear this is absolutely amazing. What is it really about? It's a Stephen King short story, and if you know anything about Stephen King, his short stories always fucking slap when they get made into movies. Now his longer shit, terrible, but his short stories, his short stories like The Green Mile, Shawshank Redemption. Wait, was The Green Mile his? I think it was. Green Mile, Shawshank Redemption were short stories, and he got a few others that were bangers that were short stories. I can't remember, but. This is about about an ordinary accountant named Chuck who gets the celebrity treatment as both he and the world at large seem to be going out with a bang. Oh, for his next crack. Okay. What is the world going to end? And they're all just look. I just know Tom Hiddleston. He knows how to act his ass off, and Mark Hamill's in it. Trudel Ejiofor, I bomb his name every time. He's in it. Karen Gillian's in it. So pretty good cast. Yeah. Then we got Pavement.
What? Is this fucking
Ross Terry.
Color?
Yeah,
It's not color. That's your color.
Yeah, black and white. At groundbreaking night. Oh, it's about the Indies rock. Okay, this could be good. If you're into Indies rock, this is probably the one.
Jake's favorite movie of the summer coming out. Already did.
Nah. So that's hilarious just because he's white, but he likes the screamers, man. He's a screamer guy. Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon. Live action.
There we go. That's part of the top 10.
No, listen here. This might be the most craziest movie of the year because we're going to see somebody by the end of the year actually try to find a dragon or tell us that there's a dragon in this world. There's also some of this movie.
Yeah, Game of Thrones people have been looking for dragons since.
At Universal Orlando, Epic Universe, they got to Train the Dragon land. That's why this movie is out. There you go.
Yeah. Completely unnecessary.
Are the dragons there?
For those who don't know, yes, they have real dragons.
Yeah, you can ride on one.
Really? If it's a Komodo, you're done though. It's your first and last ride.
Yeah.
Then we got Materialist. She's a great actress, but I don't really care about this. Director Celine Song immediately established her voice as a filmmaker, also in her past lives. So we're beyond excited. Dakota Johnson is a professional matchmaker. Oh, so it's Hitch, but not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans are in there. So that's something. All right, moving on. Then we got Elio.
Elio!
You know what? I could read this whole thing, but I don't know if there's any kids watching this show. If you got kids, just go ahead. It's a Pixar. You know how they move.
Yep.
Pixar doesn't miss. 28 years later, I've been waiting for this for what is been exactly 28 years. I think they waited a full 28 years to make the next one from the first one. Maybe it's 25, but whatever. This is one of the craziest zombie flicks that I've seen, because the first one, we had never seen zombies move that way. They were aggressive and fast. And zombies are already scary because they're everyone. And everyone who dies becomes part of their army. So, yeah. If you like the first one, we probably are going to go see this one. Then we got F1, which is, look at these two gentlemen on the screen. That's all you really need to know. But it's about race car driving. See, I'll go see it because of these two, or I'll see it because of these two, but it's not going to be better than Rush. I already know that. So they could try, but Rush was just unbelievable. Then we got Megan 2.0. If you're into slasher films.
Hey, 2.0, baby. Hey.
Just like me and Tuket said, for the first Megan, or when we heard this might be coming out, Megan is basically just this generation's Chucky. It's a doll, but more aggressive. Yes, more aggressive than Chucky, because far more powerful.
Do you agree with what Mike said here? 28 Days Later, the best modern zombie movie ever?
Best modern zombie movie ever. I'll say yes. I'll say yes, but I'll say it's in a fucking battle with Zombieland, because they figured out a way to make the zombie situation fun and hilarious like a comic book, but also had serious ass deep moments in that movie. When you realize the entire time he's talking about his dog that he lost, it's not a dog that he lost. And yeah, so I put Zombieland right there with it, but yeah, 28 days, definitely. And 28 weeks was just as crazy. And I don't fuck with that. World War Z was garbage, for the record.
Oh wow.
They CGI'd all the zombies, you pussy.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah, sorry, baby. Keep it moving.
Sorry, baby. Your shit was whack. Your shit was whack. The big discovery of this year. Oh, this is Sundance, so it's gonna be all stuffy and fucking artsy and yeah, whatever. Who cares? Moving forward. It's about a cat.
Original Dawn of the Dead, he says. Best overall.
Dawn of the Dead. Well, now you're just, but because now you're doing the fucking, you're doing the Joe Montana thing where it's like, he's better than Brady because he was first. Like, no, the fuck, he wasn't. Who cares? He's not better than Brady. Move the fuck on.
All right.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Jurassic.
See, but you realize, Dale, you realize that we're both hostages at this point, right? Because we don't want to see these movies anymore, but they're not going to stop making them, and we're not going to stop watching them.
That's right.
We're hostages. As long as you know.
I watched Jurassic Park in like 93.
The original is what you're talking about, yes.
That's right.
They revamped the cast. I mean, they brought Mahershala Ali in. That's always a fan favorite. We're always going to want to see him do stuff. They brought in ScarJo, which is also a fan favorite. We're always going to want to watch her and things. But like, they had to, because if they didn't, I wasn't going to watch another one of these. Mm-hmm. All right, then we got The Old Guard 2. Anybody see The Old Guard 1?
I don't think I did.
Oh, I got a movie for you to watch, and it's on Netflix.
Right.
The Old Guard is about these, I don't want to call them mythical, but like they're warriors, but they've been here for a long time. You remember how Wolverine's backstory is that he's literally been around and fought in all of our wars on both fucking sides at times?
Right.
That's kind of their deal. They've been here for thousands of years, I think. And yeah, you got it with Charlize. Yep. Yeah. And the kind of catches that they can't die, but then they find out, no, they can die, and they never know when it's going to happen. But they also know that one of them is probably going to die when there's a birth of a new one. And whenever there's a birth of a new one of these people, they all know. They all, like, whether it's a dream or some kind of feeling they get, they know, and then they all almost immediately start gravitating.
Yeah, I think I did see this now. There was it was like, I guess, like a white lady or whatever. She was like the original one, right?
Charlize Theron. Charlize,
yeah, and she goes on and kind of halfway recruits these people.
Well, she just roamed the earth doing what she does, being a warrior on of justice on whatever side she felt was right.
Yeah.
And then she would run into the other ones because, again, when one's born, she knows. Yeah. She'd find them, and then she started finding them and then treating them like her children or her family, like they would always stick together. And whenever they all split, eventually they would split up, but then they would always come back together when a new one is born. It's actually a really dope concept. I like how they did it. Friend of the show, Lewis, hates it, and he has bad taste, so fuck him.
He gonna hate all of us tomorrow night. Shit.
Also, be prepared. Be prepared for some of these movies, because I'm gonna hold Dale's feet to the fire. We're doing a fucking review show at some point soon.
Yeah.
All right, Dale?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm with you.
All right, then we got 40 Acres. I can't imagine what this is about.
40 Acres and a Mule.
I can't imagine what this is about. Somebody asked the other day, do we need more slave movies? And I just felt, I felt like, the question's out of pocket, but still valid. Like, I just think, like, look, I want to keep in touch with the history. Trust me.
I feel like also, like, as long as people think they're slaves still, as long as people think they're slaves still, we always gonna have slave movies.
Oh, and there is still slaves on this planet.
You know what? I saw one that I thought was excellent though.
What?
The Kindred, I believe is the name of
it. Roots. I saw Roots.
the Kindred, I believe is the name of it. Anyway, it's like this lady, she goes back in time into slavery days.
Mm-hmm.
And she ends up like coming back to the present or whatever.
Oh,
she gets with this white guy or whatever, and then she brings him back into slavery days with her.
What?
So they have to change their relationship because they're in slavery days, right?
Oh shit! It seemed like she made a bad choice. I think she felt like, all right, look, if I'm gonna go back with a white guy and we can run shit. And he got back and was like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen back here? Like, right back into the swing of things. Like, holy shit, that's good. Yeah. The shots of the night vision shots of these theaters is gonna be all white faces. It's just gonna be just fucking crayons all over the place.
Y'all crazy. 40 acres. Yeah. Where's the mule part?
Yeah, no mule. I think they're very specific on no mule here for a reason.
If you're gonna make the movies, you must name the same shit. Which you already showed us shit.
Yeah, but when you say the mule, it just adds. It's a little extra.
Insult to injury. We're gonna be insulted by this shit. Don't go see this, everybody. Take this off your list. Don't go see it.
Okay. So here's the twist on this one, though. Okay. Leads a community of post-apocalyptic survivors who managed to turn a patch of farmland into a sanctuary. The kind that you have to vigilantly defend from various other parties trying to make do in a brave new. So it really is a post-apocalyptic movie.
Right. So
and the 40 acres thing is just it's a misdirection.
Right. We assumed it was slavery because it was a black face right there in the 40 acres.
Right.
That's why we assumed.
I don't know it, but I don't know if they kind of did. They sold the shit out of that, didn't they? They were like, look at the keys, look at the keys, look at the keys. It's not that though. It's over.
Grass, black person, look like some cotton in there. You know,
they gotta be cotton, right? Like, this is crazy. This is honestly, they may have done their shit like an injustice because like now
That's weird.
So it's Walking Dead, the movie. Yeah, kind of. Minus the
Mhm.
zombies and plus racist, I'm guessing. All right, then we got the new Superman, as if we needed another one.
There
But
you go.
I'm excited to see what James Gunn does with this. But this is what we say every time, right?
It's part of the top 10. It's part of the top 10.
Zack Snyder took over the DC universe, and we were like, oh, we can't wait to see what he does, and he ran it into the ground. So let's see what James Gunn does. James Gunn is behind some of the best Marvel movies you've ever seen, including, I believe, all 3 of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Yeah. That's
so, and those ones had comedy and emotional attachments to it. Like, so he knows how to write a movie.
You needed it.
I wasn't a big fan of his choice for Superman, but I don't hate it now that I've seen him in the suit and seen some scenes.
Anybody was going to be a bad choice if it wasn't Henry Cavill.
Factual. Truest thing you ever spoke on this podcast was right there.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't Henry. We were out.
Tell him, Dale.
All right, then we got.
Okay.
I know what
That's
you did
a big
last
prediction.
summer.
He predicts the DCU will catch up to the MCU.
Hold on, I know what you did last summer. What the fuck?
All right, but I'm sorry too. We have to go back to that comment, and I want this picture up when we do it. What? So in what way? So it'll catch up to where Marvel is now. It'll never reach the heights that Marvel was at for Endgame and for Infinity Wars. It'll never get to that height. DC just can't do it. They functionally can't. I've heard what he has laid out planned. And even if every one of those movies is a banger, the direction is weird. I mean, he's bringing out people that most of us don't even know. Can we get a Goonies 2? Yeah, see, that's a man's thinking over there. Some movies don't need sequels, but you know what? I can do a Goonies 2.
If we get a Goonies 2, that's
you guys.
Just do a remake.
All right. I know what you did last summer.
One Eye Willie, head of the Goonie Google.
So Slasher Flick gets a new requel that's a combo franchise reboot and sequel. Okay.
Okay.
For those who didn't see the 2022 Scream film, that puts a host of new faces. Oh, okay. So yeah, did you guys know that when they made, was it the new Scream? No, when they made the newest what's the one where you get on a plane and he gets off and then it crashes? Final Destination. When they made the newest Final Destination that was recent, the whole movie, there's Easter eggs in there that you're not looking for. And then at the end, you realize that whole movie took place before all of the other Final Destination movies. It was the actual beginning. And so I think that's what they're going to do with this.
Okay.
Then we got Eddington. Again, I don't know. This is kicking back a big old here. All I know is Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal are in it. So should be good. They're doing a little Law and Order. Is this going to be a comedy or what? Man behind the camera visiting a tumultuous moment in American history is a writer, director, Ari Aster. I'm out. Moving forward. Fantastic Four. First steps.
It's in the top 4. Type 5 right there. Here we go.
Yeah, so the Fantastic Four in terms of like the people, this has fallen off.
Okay.
And I think it was Jake moving.
Jake moving.
Jake's getting dragged today. I love it. Shout out to Jake. Fantastic Four is the original. They're the original heroes. They're the original Marvel heroes. Like, they are what it was all based on. They started everything, which is why this movie is going to be a period piece at the beginning. It's going to start in like the 40s because that's when they were around, or 40 or 50, something like that. My favorites, Jackass and Dale. It's my favorite, Jackass and Dale. Did you not even see? Why would you call Tuca Jackass? Jesus Christ!
I made a comment earlier. He probably see it ain't comment. Fantastic Four, the movie could possibly save the MCU's reputation now that Deadpool started back on the right path.
I can see that. It could help. But like a lot is riding on this because if they get this wrong, by the way, I hate who they casted to be Johnny Storm. Awful. Pedro Pascal, I think, is too old to be Reed Richards, but I'll whatever. And Sue Storm is Bae. She's Kirby from whatever. She's dope. And the Thing is just a rock person, so I don't care.
They wanted her boyfriend or something like that to be Mr. Fantastic, right?
No, they wanted Emily Blunt to play Sue Storm.
Oh, okay.
And Krasinski, her husband, to play Reed Richards. And then they teased the fuck out of everybody in the Multiverse of Madness, and they let John Krasinski play Reed Richards in one of the alternate universes.
Right. Yes.
And just shit on everybody's hopes and dreams. So fuck them for that.
He wasn't right.
It was never going to happen because Krasinski said he would do it. He had no problem doing it. That's why he did the role in that movie. But Emily Blunt is literally above fucking hero movies. She's like, no, I'm all set. So, all right. Then we got Happy Gilmore 2, which
Happy Gilmore 2, baby.
I can't wait. It was his best movie, so why not make a sequel? Yeah. Thanks for having my back.
Way back.
He always makes it weird. All right, then we got Oh Hi. And Oh Hi. O-H-I-O. Boy and girl go away for a weekend together. The sender cannot hold and things fall apart story. Okay. Yeah. Boring. Together. Love means never having to say you're sorry, but it also sometimes requires you taking an electric saw to your soulmate's limb once it fuses to your own arm, courtesy of exposure to some unexpected supernatural elements. This seems wild. So they get stuck together and then they have to saw each other off like this is that movie that fucking Franco was in when he was stuck between the rock? That's crazy.
They gotta saw each other off.
Yeah, you guys saw each other off.
Shot off shotgun, hand on the gun.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, they're making the Naked Gun.
Okay.
And it's 2025, baby. Oh!
I never watched
2025 Naked Gun. Is that Liam Neeson? That's
what? I think that is Liam Neeson.
No, is it?
I do remember seeing some sort of preview where he was saying some goofy ass line in a serious voice. So yeah, it probably was him.
Yep. Suddenly it seemed like getting Liam Neeson to step into Leslie Nielsen's shoes felt like an inspired choice. All right. All right. Then we got Freaky. Oh no, Freakier Friday. They're doing it again. I'm not gonna lie. This movie played a lot. My sister would watch this movie. My cousins would watch this movie. I saw a lot of the first one too much. And then a bunch of TV shows, like jokingly, did an episode of Freaky Friday too. So yeah, I'm here for it. Jamie Lee Curtis is 1,000, but let's go. Then we got Weapons. Former sketch comedian.
We definitely do not.
Yeah, probably not. I think we're fresh out of. But a former sketch comedian turned filmmaker, Zach Kreger, was shopping around a horror movie he'd written. A little movie about a woman, an Airbnb, and a psychopath named Barbarian. I think that's about enough.
How about a Taken again, where he has to get his grandson from a Diddy party?
Who said that?
P. Dollar.
Of course, P. Diddy said that shit. Diddy, you can't fool us. Can't fool us,
Mean Girls 3. That's what
you can keep your mean girls at home. We don't need no more mean girls in this world.
All right, now we got Nobody 2. Did anybody see the first one of these?
I never heard of Nobody.
Oh, I got another movie for you to watch. This is Bob Odenkirk. You know who Bob Odenkirk is, right? That's him right there, I believe. Can't really tell he's bloodied up. But Saul from Better Call Saul.
Okay.
He is an ex-Marine or whatever he is. It's basically like he's white Equalizer. And it's a really good movie. Also, I think RZA was in the first one. Had a great role. He played a sniper.
The RZA,
did a good job. Yeah. So the first one was really good. If you haven't seen it, go see it, and then go see this one after. Highest to lowest. This looks like this is Denzel. This is gonna be
I'm about the only movie I'm gonna see this summer, baby. Shout out Denzel, baby.
He said Denzel, I'm going to see it now.
this is why, this is why they hire certain people for certain roles, because they're like, oh, I'm going regardless. Doesn't matter.
Denzel, I'm in.
But Jeffrey Wright is also in this. Also A$AP Rocky, Ice Spice, Ilfanesh Hadira, and The Wire's Michael Potts. Oh, Michael Potts is gonna be in that too. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
What's that? Denzel with the Yankees hat on? It's over.
I know, right? Somebody's dying, right? Somebody's dying. He's sitting there with the Yankees hat on. Somebody dying. Filmmaker, part-time filmmaker Ethan Cohen.
Bro, can a brother get a Thundercats movie forever? I've been saying this.
You can't have all these movies in 2025. Y'all wait till 2026, 27. I bet you by 2030 a Thundercats movie will be made.
I would say no chance, but he's probably right. he's probably right.
All you gotta do is scream #Thundercats every day. Come out.
All right, so we got Margaret Qualley playing hard-boiled detective Honey O'Donoghue, a throwback gumshoe with both Moxie and Verve. She's investigating a case that involves a burnt corpse in a car, a local preacher, Chris Evans, Captain America, and the cop, Aubrey Plaza. You know who Aubrey Plaza is, Dale. You watched her be Death in Agatha. Okay. She's weird, but you were. I mean, I remember. Don't make me bring the text up.
Oh, she got some little sexiness to her, but she's weird.
Oh no, that's her whole bag. Her whole bag is being ironically hot while weird as fuck. Is her bag
exactly?
They just want to give her one shot of Crown Royal, and that's it.
One that I wouldn't give Crown Royal to at all. She did, Aubrey did an interview where she was like, I got my boyfriend. He never asked, but I got my boyfriend for his birthday helicopter lessons. He's like, he's never flown, but I got him lessons so that, like, if the world ends, I need to be with a man who fly a helicopter. Like, she's nuts, bro. She's out of her fucking mind. All right, we got Lurker. Another Sundance, so, just Sundance. Caught stealing. So I saw this trailer. I don't even usually like trailers, but that's the kid who played Elvis, Austin Butler, and that's my future wife in another life, Zoe Kravitz.
Hold on, that's really that's Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah. That not only is that Kravitz's daughter, you know who that his daughter's with?
Not
Bonet,
girl of the Cosby.
Yes.
Is that the hold on? When we started this segment here, is that the one up there with the little rock?
Yes. Say less. I know. I got you. They're together in the movie. He's getting caught up in some shit that he's not ready for, and she. Normally, you get the girlfriend who's like, you gotta stay away from those guys. And she's like, you better be ready for this shit. I need a man who's ready to mix it up. And basically gets him further into the shit than he needs to be. I'm gonna see that for sure. Then we got The Roses, Benedict Cumberbatch. What else do we need to say? He's a great actor. I don't even know what this movie's gonna be about. Michael Douglas. Oh, it's a remake. Cool. If you saw the early one, and that's it. We did it. Those are the 36 movies.
Y'all forgot one more movie.
Just for you, Dale.
What's that?
No, I'm kidding. It was really for two. I brought it back to the top for two.
No, I thought Soup said something else.
STWF Part 1 coming out this summer. You know what I'm saying? Tune in.
Got you. All right,
sure.
Man, that's.
I mean, look,
Spaceballs. I don't know if you saw.
Oh yeah, Spaceballs 2 is definitely coming, but I don't think it's next year.
No,
but they're getting like everybody back that's still alive. Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know this on a chop up little special topic. I told you, man, cannot not talk about sports. Now they got the white girls attacking Caitlin Clark tonight. Just not the black girls now. It's the white crayons attacking the GOAT. Two Connecticut Suns attack Caitlin Clark tonight in the game.
Yo, they really don't like her, bro. It's crazy how much they don't like her. But look, we could call it here, or we could do a quick little list or something. We're still under 2 hours. Your call. I'll let Toop make the call. Toop, you call it.
Listen, hey, I want to know why motherfucking white girls attacking their cousin. You're not supposed to do that to your cousin, dog.
Hey, let them fight. Hey, Toop, let them fight. let them. My name's Bennett, and I ain't in it.
What's the damn
My name?
man?
That shit between y'all.
Crazy, man.
All right.
Wayne's this.
Yeah, we had a I think it was a good show. Oh, WMA's gonna be pissed.
What you mean you think?
Caitlin Clark leads the
European. Ice cream for you. And you talking about you think it was a good show? Talk about. Bring your ass.
You think she gonna leave for the European League?
Hell no. Hell no, she ain't leaving for the European League.
That's great.
No, but if the Saudis could come and offer, look, if she wins the championship within the first 5 years and the Saudi come through and offer her $1 billion, she's gone. She'll be
that's highly unlikely in that country. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, they're getting more progressive with the women's rights.
Still, women league.
Yeah, but they ain't there yet.
All the teams would have to be in Dubai. That's it. Like that's it. Just all of it.
It's gonna be real restrictive. Y'all ain't leaving this complex.
Everybody playing in do-rags and shit. Like, yeah, it's gonna be wild.
Yep. Because when WWE goes there, their ladies have to wear long sleeves and long pants. Like they still perform, but they gotta be covered up, bro. So yeah.
And all that over sexualized shit, none of it flies. Cut that out.
Ain't none of that.
You better just be throwing chops and drop kicks, or we're fucking killing y'all right here.
That's right. That's
Crazy.
Exactly right. So, all right, man.
Better not see not a near one of them drive neither.
Definitely want to thank everybody for joining us on the Chop Up, man. Coach checked in with us earlier. We saw Unc even check in earlier before we even got on. So shout out to them. Will. Last thoughts and shout outs.
Shout out to you fellas. Great show.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat. Chat was very active. Appreciate y'all.
Excellent.
And shout out to the brand, man. Go check out the website, man. STWF. What's it? STWF Sports.
STWFsports.com. Be sure you get your daily dose because it is powered by you, the fans. So get your daily dose.
And pretty soon we're going to be trying to only share the links from that page so you can go watch it there. Hopefully it's as interactive and we can see the chats and stuff, but see how that goes.
Yep. It's gonna be nice. Two final thoughts. Shout out.
My final thought of the night is that I don't give a shit about any of y'all. And I hope I don't see y'all tomorrow. So I can play with y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the plugs.
I was like, God damn, bro.
Tune in from Little Tykes. Overall, it's Tuesday, baby. Put some hot sauce on that motherfucker, whatever you eating, man. And have a good rest of your night. Sure.
Mike says, stop it. Hey, Will, what's worse than two girls running with scissors? Two girls scissoring with the runs. Oh, my God. That's awful. That's the way because you can't go on after that. We're done here. It's just
how you ruin something nice like that, Mike? That's terrible.
That is just awful. Just holy shit. Literally. Holy shit.
Doing scissoring for everybody.
Dale Googles scissors with the runs. Scat
Right,
scissoring.
Shout out to Bobby Whitney.
Yeah.
Mike.
What do you call two girls?
Marie, Renee. Brandon. We got Rosa. I already gave a shout out to you, Hunk. I already gave a shout out to you.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I was just pulling up, man. Hey, go Wings, man. We just won. So look, it's turf. But
let's get it. Let's get it.
I thought I came when the show was over.
Let's
you
go.
did?
Yeah, we're just doing
We're
our
gonna hang out with you.
Sure.
We're gonna say go Wings on 3. You heard? 1,
let's do it.
3. Go Wings.
Go Wings.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.